Hurricanes battering the southeast are causing ripples in medical care here in mid-Missouri.
Also, new construction project on Highway 63, how closures could delay your commute.
And abortion rights on the ballot, how medical professionals are reacting to Amendment 3. This is KOMU 8 News at 6.
Coverage you can count on. KOMU 8 News starts now.
Communities in Florida are cleaning up today after Milton hit the Florida peninsula. This is drone footage from Tampa, Florida, about 70 miles north of where Milton made landfall. Good evening, everyone. I'm Evie Allen.
And I'm Taylor Freeman. Thank you so much for joining us. At least 12 deaths have been reported from Milton, and over 3 million people are still without power. The destruction included this crane that collapsed into a building in St. Petersburg, Florida. Governor Ron DeSantis says the storm surge wasn't as dangerous as it could have been.
And in North Carolina, cleanup from Helene is still going on nearly 2 weeks after the storm. Interstate 40 between Asheville, North Carolina and Knoxville, Tennessee has been indefinitely closed after pieces of it were sliced away in Hurricane Helene. Now, some hospitals in mid-Missouri are already experiencing some of the effects of Hurricane Helene. That's because the U.S. is experiencing a nationwide shortage of IV fluid bags. KOMU 8's Bethany Cates has more on what this might mean for hospitals in mid-Missouri. Bethany.
The shortage comes because one of the largest manufacturers had to close its doors in North Carolina due to flooding. I spoke with 3 hospitals in mid-Missouri, and they say they are taking the necessary steps to conserve their IV materials. The American Hospital Association says the facility supplies 60% of the IV solutions in the U.S., and many hospitals across the country are scrambling, including some in mid-Missouri. A statement from MU Health says MU Healthcare is taking the proactive measures to conserve our supply while continuing to ensure our patients receive the treatment they need, and surgeries and elective procedures are continuing as normal. And a statement from St. Mary's Hospital in Jefferson City says we have put IV solution conservation measures in place, but at this time we are not altering surgeries or other patient care activities at SSM Health St. Mary's Hospital.
Boone Health has experienced some concern about shortages of these important and critical supplies. We have paused several of our elective surgeries, so we stopped them for this week and are just rescheduling them for a little bit later.
Basie also says to ask your medical team questions about what a possible delay would mean to your recuperation and recovery. In the studio, Bethany Cates, KOMU 8 News.
All right, thanks, Bethany. The City of Columbia utilities are helping those impacted by Hurricane Milton. Today, they sent electrical crews, vehicles, and machinery to Orlando to help recovery efforts in the area. Once they arrive in Orlando, they'll wait for assignment. The City of Columbia is also sending machinery, including a digger truck. All right, thanks, Matt. Well, you've heard from women in Missouri on both sides of the controversial abortion ban and how it's impacted their lives. But what has the ban meant for doctors? KOMU 8's Siobhan Harms spoke to several people in the medical community about their stance on the right to an abortion and Amendment 3.
Physicians think that these decisions should be between doctors and patients and not decided by the state.
With producer Ashley Dickey, Siobhan Harms, KOMU 8 News, Columbia.
All right, thanks, Siobhan. Amendment 3 has faced a number of challenges and lawsuits, but in a 4-3 ruling, the Missouri Supreme Court decided to keep Amendment 3 on the November ballot. And every week, we break down the issues and the races that matter. Join us Sunday mornings at 10:30 a.m. for the Decision 2024 election report. You can also stream it and find it on our website, KOMU.com. Well, coming up, how Amendment 7 pairs election security and processes, leaving the decision in the hands of Missouri voters.
And we'll tell you about a project that could cause long delays for your commute and could last almost a year.